plots. So we are going to rearrange all of this in our drawing sheets. What we've been doing throughout, right? We try and arrange everything on our drawing sheets and we plot to visualize it. So I just hit the middle mouse button. To avoid any confusion, I'm going to use the move tool to move all of this onto these drawing sheets, right? But to prevent any confusion, I would like to turn off for construction layer, right? Because it's a layer I won't be needing for anything. Then I'm going to arrange everything I have here. I'll try and arrange them in a nice way, right? So you can do it any way you like it, right? So to use the move tool, I think the first one should be my benchmark. I can just use that to estimate my position. So I'll just click on the move tool, right, on the modify section to select a lot of objects without going through selecting just individual components. You just click, right, and you just move. This something I've explained previously where I talked about if you select all the objects using the green, you're able to capture it even if there's just some parts of the object in the region you are selecting, right? But with the blue, unless it covers the entire object. So we are just using the green to not make our work very difficult. Then we hit enter. We hold a base point. So with the base point, I'm going to use this point, right? And I'm going to move it in that order. So I'm going to make sure that it's a little bit like this way. I think that's too. So somewhere here is okay for me. So I'm using approximation. I'm not dimensioning everything. You can also go through by using the dimension where you draw a lot of lines. I don't want to go through that. I'm still going to use the move tool again. Select all of these. Hit enter. Select a base point and move that way as well. So with this, I think I can use this construction line again. And somewhere here is okay for me. The next is to realign all of these. So still in the move tool, hit enter, click here, and then I'll make sure it's just aligned with this here. Somewhere here. Somewhere here. You see the relations are really showing. So if it's worrying, you can just turn them off. I'll explain how to turn them off. But for me, it's helping me. So I'm not going to turn it off. You can select all and hit the move tool. And you click on the base point to just move it. So that too is another shortcut, right? So you can just select the entire object before you hit the move tool. So that's what I'll be doing here. Select it, hit the move tool, and I'll select a base point. This, let me position it somewhere here, right? And lastly, I can just select this, hit the move tool again. I can just click over here and just position it somewhere down here. Let me look for a relation for it. So I think this is fine. Okay, this dimension is misbehaving. Let me just delete it. I'll try and do it when I take it onto my A3 sheet. So okay, when you are done, you just select all of them, click the move again, and I just click on a handle I think I can control. So you can see that it's not fitting. Some of them are not fitting. So I'll have to rearrange them again. But to avoid any confusion, let me position it here. Select most of the things I think it can go into the drawing as a whole. Click and I'm using approximation, so you just click again. The next is to just rearrange it a little bit, right? I can use the scale tool to scale it down to make it fit, but I want to just stick with what was given to us in the drawing. So let's just try and see how best we can use this sheet, right? So we are now left with just two. Let's see what we can do. So let me do the moving again. It will make this session very long, but anyway, let's do it. Let's do it. So let me select everything, click on move, click on any endpoint, take it a little bit up, a little bit to the side. Yeah, about the side is okay. Select, move this one too. I'm trying to arrange it. Click this side a little bit up. Yeah, it's fine. Select this, it's the move, click on the endpoints. Somewhere here is fine. So I can even bring one of these down. So let's do that. So that I have more space for the big two. Click on the move, click over here. Okay, let me position this here. Yeah, this there is fine. Click on move again. Then you just click and move this small one. It's taking a lot of space, so let's just put that one here. And now we have a lot of space above, provided they all even fit. So let's just do that. Yeah. So again, currently my mouse is on low. So let me try using my touchpad. Yeah. So I'm using my touchpad now. So if you are also using your touchpad, I'm just going to click and select this. Use the move. Click on the base point somewhere here. Position it approximately. Yeah. Then the last one, provided it all fits. Use the move to click somewhere. And I think this is fine. This is fine. Uh, so there are some relations here. Okay. Alright, so this is how best we can use the A3 sheets to make sure everything fits on it. So it means if you are using a drawing board, A3 sheets, you have to try and squeeze it or use two drawing sheets if you want to make it very nice. Yeah, with this I forgot to add some stuff. Let's just do that. With the cross center head, sorry, the cross line, you have to do that for all of these. Hit enter. Hit enter. Hit enter. Hit enter again to just show that those are all circles and you have center points. And hit enter, one last enter, and you have this. So basically we are done with what we want to do. Yeah, and it looks nice, right? So now let's go back to our mechanical layer manager. So over here we don't want the for constructions to show in our plot, right? So we just click on, I created a construction layer, right? So this is it. its thickness is supposed to be 0.3. It means I made a mistake with it. But because you're not going to use it, we can just ignore that. You just click on this. So the plot, on the plot section, you just click on the printer over there to make sure that it's not going to show in our plots. Then we come here to our layout. We set up our sheet. So this have been explained previously. So we just go there and we edit it. So we set up page setup manager. Then we modify it. We are going to save it as a PDF. So it will be DWG to PDF, right? The moment we have that, we can see it has changed. So we are going to set it to ISO A3. We're going to use the A3 sheets, right? A3, so A3, but that's not the one we want. So A3, but I want the, you always check the preview you have over here to know whether what you are doing is right or not. So A3, this one, yeah, exactly, that's what we want. Then we set up everything to be the way we want. Monochrome to be the black and white. It's okay, and we close this. We close this. So now everything, this layout has been set up. So let's say if you are working on this in an exam, you can just set up one layout, right? And you just copy it. You just copy the drawing. So after copying it, I just use the Control C because I'm on my keyboard. I'm on my touchpad now. So you can just use this, right? Click anywhere. Let's go. Right click, and you go to clipboard and you just select copy with base points and just select this base point, the last one, this base point. Yeah. So yeah, it has been copied, and you move on to our layout one because that's where you set up, and you just hit Control V, right? Control V, then you hit 0, 0 to position it at the extreme end here. You hit enter and it will fit perfectly, right? Then we now do our plotting. So you just right click and click plot. You can see the preview what we are going to have, and this is what we are going to have. You can see the outlines, right? You can see that we made some of the outlines very thicker, right? If you have a very good PC, these outlines will show in your graphical user interface. But because my graphics is not that good and not that high, it will show only in the plotting or in the PDF. So you can see that this is 0.7, right? The outline. And we can see the 10. This is the 10 one we created, which was 0.3. You can see the difference clearly here. You can see all the dimensions, and notably, you can also see that the construction lines are not showing, right? We didn't show them, and some of the dimensions are crossing each other. But with this work, it's permitted. It's permitted because we couldn't force to push all of them, sticking with the actual dimensions. So the moment you are done with the preview and it's good for you, you can just close it and hit OK. And then you look for a place, change the name to whatever you want. So let's say tangency problem underscore size. So let me just make it like 1 because that's the first one we've completed. We hit save and it will be generated for us. So currently I saved it on my document, and you have this to show that the plot was successful. So the moment it's done, it will open for you using your default PDF browser. So it will open and you have access to what we've already previewed. Thank you again, and see you in the next while we continue with the other sessions. Thank you.